What's the best way to work out when you play hockey? Watch this.
Our next caller is Alex from Italy.
Alex, how's it going? How can we help you?
Hey guys, first off, I want to thank Adam, Justin, and Doug for all the content you put out and for all the info. And then as last, Salva, I'm going to say in Italian. Grazie per tutta l'informazione che mi avete dato. Mi ha cambiato tutta la vita. Ho trovato un bel equilibrio tra lavoro, famiglia e hockey. Grazie mille.
You're welcome.
You want me to translate for you?
He said that I'm the best. He said I'm the best host and everyone else sucks.
That's not what he's telling.
That's what he said.
What he really said is, Sal, I know all this. I know you've been working out really hard, but you're still not as big as Adam.
All right, go ahead and ask your question, Alex. Thank you very much.
In English, though, please.
Yeah, in English, don't worry. No, so like I said, I'm a bar owner. I have a family, and I'm a hockey player. And I play. Hey, Nia. Hey, sorry for my daughter. She should be sleeping right now because it's 8 at night. So sorry. No. So yeah, and we do practice 4 times a week. We have 2 games a week, and the only day off is Sunday. And normally, I would always overtrain, with my workouts and hockey. But since I've been following your programs, I've learned to really just work out once a week and really keep it simple and concentrate on the sport itself. But for example, last year during the season, I just could not. My legs could not recover from, and like I said, I would really just work out once a week. And I was wondering if you guys could have some tips or a help, because I do want to play hockey until I'm 40, so I need to find a solution.
Yeah, Alex. So you're on the right track. When you're in season, once a week is plenty. But I'm going to add a little more. If your legs feel heavy, if they feel like they're not recovering fast enough, I wouldn't work out your legs. I would just do mobility for your legs. So when you do your workout, the 1 workout a week on top of what you're doing during the season, you can train your upper body. It sounds like you're recovering okay with your upper body. But what I would focus on with legs is just mobility, just stretching, just recovery type stuff. And then when you go off season, then you can start focusing on the heavy training. But because hockey is so lower body leg intensive, it sounds like you just don't have enough and that's okay. In season, the goal is to minimize injury. What you don't want to do is approach your workouts.
Preservation.
Yeah, you don't want to approach your workouts in season like you're trying to build strength and muscle, because that's just too much all at once. So in season, it's injury avoidance. And so the best way to avoid injury, if you feel this way, mobility, stretching, recovery-based stuff, and then do some upper body stuff if that feels okay.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm doing Max Prime at least 20 to 30 minutes a day, 6 times a week. It really helped a lot. And so I guess I could do just work on the mobility on my squat, I guess.
Yes.
But not even deadlifts and nothing. You
know what, Alex,
body.
you're not a weekend warrior athlete. You're like a legit athlete, bro. You're doing 6 days a week of intense playing. I mean, it's like you're practicing.
It's super demanding.
Yeah, you're practicing 4 and then games too. So you're talking about hours of intense training on your body. You are not some kid who's just picking up the hockey stick on the weekend every now and then trying to also train. Literally, you are a full-time athlete, bro. So you're if I'm training a full-time athlete like this, we're in season, so you're practicing 4 times a week and you're playing 2 times a week. We're not doing hardly any strength training. It's mostly all mobility and recovery work. I'm just trying to take care of your body so it can perform the best it can those 2 game days every single week. And this is not the time to build muscle. This is not the time to deadlift and squat. Really, I need you to feel fresh and good.
Yeah, you save that for the off season.
Yeah, and then in the off season, we can talk about picking up your volume and training and really starting to build some muscle and work on some things. But right now, season, man, I mean, we tell people that to scale down to potentially 1 time a week. but it's one time or no time, to be honest with you. You don't necessarily need it.
Yeah, I would do the exercises that you feel strong and good doing. So if that means
upper body, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So if that means no leg workouts, that's fine. It's not like your legs aren't getting a workout, by the way. It's 6 days a week you're training your legs with a lot of strength, stamina.
Yeah.
And then the off season you can focus on building up some muscle and some strength. But in season, one of the biggest mistakes athletes will do is they try to improve their strength and conditioning with their workouts while they're playing games and they're practicing a lot. It's like, man, that's just too much.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
That's it right there, Alex. Do you take any supplements? Do you take creatine? Because I think that would benefit you as well.
Yeah, I do. I take creatine, 6 grams a day. I take vitamin D, omega-3, and magnesium.
Yeah, you're
good stuff.
Yeah, you're good, my friend. Back off on the
and my protein intake is around 180 grams to 200 grams, and the rest is carbs. Because I noticed that with the fats, my body doesn't react that good.
Yeah, well, I'm sure if you live in Italy, you're probably still getting olive oil in your dishes and stuff like that. Which
it's already
which is what part of Italy are you in, by the way?
Well, actually, I'm at the opposite of your home. I'm in northern Italy.
Awesome. I have some family up. How far north are you? I have some family up in Milan.
Oh, really? Well, from Milan, we actually because we play against Milan, it's like a 2-hour drive, 2.5.
Oh, good deal.
From Milan. Yeah.
Good deal. Well, hey, thanks for calling in, Alex. Is there any of our programs that you would like to have access to? Because I could send you something.
I have one I want to give you.
The programs I have MAPS Prime, MAPS Prime Pro, Anabolic, Aesthetic, Performance, and the new Symmetry.
Oh, I was going to say Symmetry. So if you got Symmetry,
Symmetry,
that was the one I was going to give you.
That's the one I haven't done yet. That's the only one I haven't done yet. Okay. It just came out new, and I'm right now finishing Performance. So
Symmetry is going to be great for you.
Great follow-up.
Yeah, when you
I can't wait.
Yeah. When you
off season, do that.
Yeah, you're going to love that one.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Alex.
Well, if I can ask, could I go in your? Because I know you're on Facebook. You have a group.
Oh yeah.
Where I can ask questions.
Yeah.
I really follow you guys, and I'm passionate about fitness. So if I ever have questions or something, or I read something,
absolutely. Doug's going to hook you up. We're going to set you up in the forum.
We'll put you in the forum for free.
Thank you.
Okay,
awesome, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks for calling in.
Ciao. Bye.
Yeah, that was, I made that mistake training athletes early on. I remember I'd get a new athlete and I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to get them so fit and they're in season, and then they'd get hurt. And I feel, looking back, oh my God, it was probably my fault.
Well, it's so tempting because you can put so much demand on athletes.
And they'll do it.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. They'll do whatever basically you construct for them to do. But really, as a good coach, you have to be able to be very conscious of how to preserve them throughout the entire season, not just right out the gates.
The point that I was trying to make that I think is so important with him is we've had lots of questions like this, and a lot of times it's somebody who's doing a sport like 3 or 4 times a week. And then we allow them. We say, "Oh, you could probably train."
This is 6 days a week.
Yeah, 6 days a week of intense,
like full time.
Yeah, he's got. I mean,
2 games, which hockey games are
over 2 hours.
Yes,
so he's got over 2 hours of like intense,
and then 4 practices.
Yeah, so he is hammering. So one day of,
and in his practice, they're doing leg exercises.
No, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's getting. He's different. Like he's more like a professional athlete that we're talking to. Then sometimes we get people that are like, "Oh, I love basketball," or "I love to do these sport. I love to play this sport," and they're doing it 3-4 times a week, and they're trying to mold a program around it. That person, okay, 1 day, 2 day, potentially a week of strength training, they're going to be okay. Somebody who's 6 days intensely training as an athlete, like you don't want to be doing any real heavy strength training.